Hi there guys, welcome to our online Capoeira class. I'm Mestre Pedro and this is our class number 11. On today's class, we try to mix together some concepts from the ginga, swapping legs in the ginga, meia lua de compasso fake, pisão, different combinations with pisão, and we put together a couple of sequences. We talk in the end. We have a little Q&A session. Hope you guys like it. Let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to share with your friends, leave your comments, and subscribe. I hope you enjoy it. I share.
Boom, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, hey, gin. All right, now I want to see here, guys. Watch. Just this little transition here. Back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Do that feel? All right, guys, watch it here. Now, I want to seize this up. Back, forward, jingle. 1, 2, jingle. Really close jingle here. The arms really clear.
Sí, ok.
Pinch off the mic. Here. 1, 2, jingle. Boom. Boom. 1, 2. Land the foot, swap the leg. Come on. Nice mischievous. Wearing the uniform. Very good. That's definitely a step towards the next chord. Come on. Do a little leap backwards, Salvatore. You're too bureaucratic on that swap. Listen, Jackie, imagine you are in Brazil and have a psychopath girl with a hand itching to slap your face, yeah? So protect your beautiful face all the time, mostly when you are down to swap the legs, yeah? Let me see there. Dr. Glenn, look forward all the time. All right. Okay, guys, breathe a little bit. So watch. That same boring old tail. You gotta move your leg, move your hand. Then on. The elbow is high. Be careful here. Try to always see the arm coming across the height of your shoulder here. The elbow a little bit lower, the elbow a little bit higher. It's very important to develop different postures. And this will be like a confident defensive stance. Yeah? Having a good distance between your face and your arm. Here, you're not even seeing your arm. It has to be in the field of, in your vision field. Yeah? And this idea of one side, the other side, back. Then I go back, change. Okay? So, let's do this with another exercise. We're gonna come back at it in a second. So what is the exercise? The exercise is the following one here. Pisão. 1, 2. Back, forward, pisão. Okay? Then hop with the front leg. Pisão, back. Back leg, spin, front leg, back leg, then spin. Back. Nice and easy, guys. I want you to get the natural swing of the movement. Hop, back, spin. Hop, back, spin. Let me see you practicing a little bit this one. Boom. Nice. Hop. Hop. Back. The jig main mobility. Up and down. Back and forward. Now we use a lot the back and forward. When I'm going to kick from the back, boom, I move my base foot up, parallel. But what I'm going to do, I want to look forward. Yeah? So I went back. As I go forward, I stretch. So the best way to do this is to repeat, right? The spin. Make a beginner position. Get started with your arms. Back, you already adjust. I will turn my front heel forward as I spin. As I spin, I'm going to try to look. As I try to look, I bring my high and bring it back. What you're looking at is so important, okay? So, you will do back from the spin. Land, hop, back. If you want, do you see what I did? Watch, when I want to do the spin, I can take this leg off the ground, turn it, land. But what I want you to do, I want you to pay attention on those moments, and this moment has to make sense to you. And even though you don't have you might not have the fluidity of this move, that each moment is clear. The most important one is your leg being up and you being able to bring it back quickly, because land in the air, you are vulnerable, yeah? So practice. Hop, back, hop, back, hop, back, spin. Come on, Dr. Cole.
There are two kicks, is it? Hop,
3 kicks.
backwards, and then spin.
No, back, hop, and then spin.
All right.
No, actually, hop, back, spin. Come on, Mr. Grocco. Isso. Back. Nice. Isso. Hop. All right. So what you start anticipating now is when you do the spin, you're going to land and hop. Land and hop. Boom. Don't stop there. Yeah. Very good. Come on, the magic from Barcelona. Nice. Ish. Nice. All right, Magia. Well, Mr. Dr. Winnie. Nice. Okay, guys. So any reaction you want to have, you have to boom, 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 repeat, yeah? So now let's try to put those last 2 movements together. What are they? Leg swap. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Is on. Yeah? But engage with your hips. So I go back, forward, hip backwards. Back, forward. Move your leg, move your arms, guys. Come on. There's no jigger involved, miss. Swap leg and kick. Swap legs, kick. Stop. Yes. Yes. So watch it here again. Go back, forward. Land, back, forward. Kick. Ginga. 1, 2. Queixada. Back, forward. 1, 2. Queixada. Ginga. Queixada. Come on, Penny. Nice. Work that spin. Is less spin, is more back and forward, yeah? Try to, when you step the second foot, Penny, cross your legs a little more to help you on the spin. Somebody has not been following the advice of the master. Jackie, go and come back with your arm on the queixada more to help you the setup for the next move. Boom. Yeah. Nice one. Queixada. Swap. Very good. So guys, this is the reason I hammer so much on the control, and not just the control, but building the awareness of arms and legs, okay? If you want to acquire speed with control, you have to sort it out. And like, this is the way that I do it. You know, if you look at how Francisco does his pisão, he does slightly different. But I'm not gonna tell him not to do it like this because his pisão works as well. So as long as you have a movement that you can do fast with control and bring it back and not be in a vulnerable position after attempting the kick, it's not a problem. But the key on this is to have here. If this is not landing with this coming up, how are we gonna, how are we gonna go and do the kick? So this is super important. Land, swap, land. Okay? Now, just to finalize this, I want to do the armada fake a little bit. So we're gonna go forward, back, hop into a queixada, queixada, swap, pisão, back. Ginga 3 times. 1, 2, fake armada. 3, fake armada. 2, here, jump, queixada, swap, pisão, back. Ginga. 1, 2, fake armada. 1, 2, jump, queixada, swap. Ginga. 1, 2, emphasis on the fake. 3, fake armada. Here, jump, queixada, swap. 1, 2, fake armada. Hop, queixada, swap. 1, 2, fake armada. Jump, swap, kick, back. Let me see you guys having a go. Come on, Salvatore. Nice-ish. Cannot spoil. Yes. Come on, Jackie.
It phases me when you put the camera.
Yeah, when I look at you, even over the internet, people still freak out. But guys, so just to tell you a little story, do a little stretch and listen to this. You know, these swapping legs, I worked as, you know, I developed very early on, like as a part of my 4 Ginga variation. When I taught somebody how to Ginga, I would show them how to do the single break, the double break, turn sideways, and swapping legs. So I built that in my game. I would random do the Ginga swap legs. You know, so it takes a little bit of time for this leg swap to come naturally. But once, I think 2006 or 2008, I went to a roda in Rio, you know, and being one of the few guys who were abroad in the street roda, this guy did a pisão so fast towards me, and without even realizing, I swapped legs as the pisão was coming in. And that leg swap gave me the buffer zone not to be hit by the kick, yeah? So that's why it's really important to develop a big, nice, wide Ginga. Because as I went back, the pisão came in, so I was like, and then I came back as his legs, I go forward, as his legs comes back, you know? So what I'm saying is that it's important for everyone to chew over stuff. Every single of those moves is about, it's only gonna be part of you if you really repeat it, yeah? And then you imagine different scenarios. So this one here, if you fake in the armada, you fake in the armada. You're not doing this, or do this, is do a queixada with a step. Make it look like you're gonna go for here, and then it's a sudden queixada. You don't, I don't step, I hop, okay? And I'm bringing here, forward, back. So to do it slowly is really hard, but it's really nice too. Fake, boom, hop, boom, 1, 2, boom, back.
It's a sort of a recuada, no?
Recuada is slightly different, yeah? The esquiva recuada is different, but it's a similar. Last week we did a lot of esquiva recuada and we didn't work this swap, okay? So the pisão is one way to do it. If you wanna, of course, faking the armada, you step up a level, right? You can do the, just with the queixada if you want. If you wanna make it simpler, yeah? Land. But what you need, you know, just like you need some nice acrobatic moves that you can pull, you know, a nice solo combo you can do, you need to have a DEFCON 4 couple of sequence, you know? And I know that's for some people is not that kind of game, and that is fine, I respect that, but it's a part of the game that even though you don't like, you should have, you know, some pretty nasty stuff building in you, in the eventuality of you might needing it, right? Having confidence on the kick is one of them. Have a confidence on the pisão, on a martelo, on a ponteira is one of them, right? But just to have that, because it's a nice setup. If you can make the guy come to your armada, then he gets a bit lost in the queixada. And on this, you come with a pisão. It's a nice combo to have, okay? But let's now work at this here. Because I'm doing the queixada, because the queixada is easy, right? Instead of pisão, I can do a melodic compasso, yeah? I don't know if most of you have the space. If you don't, just spin with your leg low, like this. Kick, land, swap, do the meia lua like this. But if you have space, let the leg go. So, ó, queixada as soon as you land. Pisão. Ginga. 1, 2, 3. Back, forward, land, swap. Ginga. Queixada. 1, 2, 3. Swap. Ginga. Then you can practice different meia luas. I did some with 2 hands, some with 1 hand. All right, Miss Chivas, cross those legs when you land from the swap. Good. All right. You right-footed, yeah? Penny. All right, so when you do with your left, right, I want you to focus more in what you're doing with your shoulder, because you're not rotating the shoulder as much when you do with your right. The right is much more twist. And I want you to loosen up the hips so you can tilt the kick more or less. You can make the kick narrow or you can make the kick wide, right? Come on. Jackie, raise the elbow. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Dr. Winnie. Nice. Very good, doctor. The angle is much better. I think you have more space like this. Come on, Spandaro. Spadaro. All right, Salvatore, I want this arm a little ahead. Yeah, this arm is too dead. Your arms is too dead. You're too much here. Boom, I want it out there more. Yeah, so you become more aware of what you're doing with your arms. Come on, the dentist of Tehran. Nice. The guy's training inside a cupboard and he's doing a meia lua de compasso. Come on, Francisco, can't do this meia lua, man. Yeah, it's tight, it's tight. Come on, Urco. No Orgulho Vasco. Nice. Okay, guys. All right, have a breath. So think about those switches and think about the difficulty of the kicks. So when you're introducing this kick maybe to a student, you should do like I did from the ginga first, then with an easy kick. If I was teaching the beginners, I would do with a meia lua de frente first, because meia lua is easy, right? Queixada is a little bit more challenging, but it's still pretty easy. Now, the real challenge becomes to do this with armada, right? So when I do with armada, I need to control the length. Yeah? I need to have a... If I want to do meia lua, the kickoff. Why? Because wider is better. And most of you cannot still do the armada finishing wide. And you're only going to learn this once you take the time, fall in love with the armada, fall in love with the swing, fall in love in finding the easy way of doing the moves. Yeah? There's no escape. What I want you to focus here, if you want, do with your knee. So you can stop the halfway point. Then land wide. One hand, this hand, head a little high, look. Okay? Shift. Stop. Do with your knee, you can stop now. Land wide. Swap. Hand. E a lua de compasso. With pisão. Kick. Pisão doesn't matter so much. But it's better wider than shorter. Keep your arms up. Forward, back, forward, land, swap. Come on, Urko. Good, just you can twist a little more those shoulders when you're doing this, yeah? Vamos lá, Francisco, do the pisão with armada. Nice. It's funny the way it's different. Okay, let's explore as well the different ways of doing the melody compass with two hands, with one hand. Go on, Penny, kick with your right. I would try to keep your head more stand up straight. Stay there. Do it with me here. So, rock forward, step across, look and stop. So this is what I want your left hand down. Yeah. Now, leg up, just the knee. Land wide. And the arm is coming up, you see? So this is the key. Boom. And as you land, you swap. Yes. But watch, my toes pointing backwards. Your toes should point back, yeah. So you can show your hips as you go for the kick. If you want to do the pisão, if you want to do the melody compass, but you understand how the rotation is so important, yeah? So get the position clear here. So really twist. Yeah? All right. Let's do this here. Let's try to do a little longer combo here. Watch. Armada. Parallel. Armada, cross. Parallel. Martelo. Going back what we did last time. So, two armadas. If you don't have space, armada narrow. Shift. Adjust. Gin. Armada. Armada. You guys do a few, come on. Nice. Well done, Francisco. Nice. Very good. Vamos lá, Urco. Nice. Come on, dentista. Come on, Jackie. Boom. Beautiful, Jackie. It's just the meia lua in the same direction of the second armada. Come on, Glenn, where is your daughter? I can see you trying to hide from me. Ah. She tried to hide, but it's too late now. The master has sinned. All right, guys. One move links to the other, yeah? Some of you guys who don't have the power yet is because you don't have the twist. The twist comes from the shoulder, yeah? And it's about extending that rotation, okay? A lot of you go short here, kick, then you don't have much to come back for. Make sure when you're doing the armada that you let the speed of your arms dictate and come back. This is so important because once you're here, you go there. You know, and you feel that you are harvesting momentum, that you're harvesting energy. Each time you can kick and you can stop. You control, you master it. And you have to build in your head. You should have a shred of doubt. Just, you know, I've been doing this for so long, I'm not doing this yet. Yeah, it's part of the journey. But you should have no doubt that you can do this. And once you get that, everything will move in scale. Your game will move in scale. You know, paying attention to those details makes a big difference. And I know that must be frustrating for some of you guys that to be hearing this. But look, I could sugarcoat, I could do a very long sequence, intrinsic sequence, but I believe that is nice to have, you know, nice, beautiful movements. That's why I'm also, I focus a lot now in the big, strong move, right? But after, you can start exploring the other idea, which is the Angola kind of moves, right? So you need to balance things out. You have to differentiate what you do in regional and what you do in Angola more like game. Angola more game, you can develop the mobility of your neck to do strange things, to do different things with your arms, and so it's fine. But in regional, is about knowing how many ways to strike from that position, you know? So you take, here, what can I do from here? I can martelo here, I can pisão, I can hook there, I can meia lua de compasso, and all those moves has got to be kind of have been done, you know, and you can easily switch from one to the other without having to worry or to stress. There is no judgment when you are there in a capoeira game. There is no time for a fast kind of game. There must be no time for hesitation. You have to know, you have your natural automatic games, but you gotta have those key moments how you can answer differently sometimes, you know? So for you to get the speed, you gotta have the control, right? And then you need to build up your vocabulary. Like this, I'm defending a kick that is going this way. If I want to go opposite, I can go martelo. Good. I can go kick minha luta de compasso. Yeah? So those answers need to be built it up through a little bit of repetition, trying to practice the same stuff in different ways. Yeah. I'm open for questions as we stretch down. If you guys want to say anything. Any questions? Any comments? Any complaints? I will switch you off.
Yeah, I mean, like it's this. I know there is all practice because I mean, like without practice, you don't get anywhere. I mean, like, do you have like any type of exercise to improve our martelo or pisão? Because like for me or for magia example, these are kicks that are a little bit complicated because we're a little bit tight around the thighs.
Yeah. So you got to be aware that as you practice, the more you practice, you're going to build up a certain strain on your body, you know? So you got to know that you got to engage. This is why the stretch down is so important. You have to engage mostly. You and magia is lower back and hips, you know? So those movements that we did today with the pisão, the 3 pisão, pisão from the back, pisão with a spin, pisão with a hop. You can practice that at literally 2 feet high, like you're aiming for the guy's knee. But you are practicing, the feet work is the same. The base foot should be the same. The position of your hips should be the same. And the relationship with your arms will be the same. It's just a matter of flexibility to eventually be able to reach, to raise the foot. So I think is a bit, it has to do something with having a stretching program and know how to stretch that without hurting yourself, to allow you to get that reach, and to make this exercise your daily routine. If you want to master the martelo, wake up, stretch, do martelo. You know, don't do it too fast because the injury comes from explosion, right? If you do it slowly, like we do, if you do it slowly, like working with your breathing, so it gives you time. And then when you break a sweat, then you come to this stretch here, yeah? Which is, hold on to something, lean forward, yeah? I mean, I am not the most stretched guy, but I'm not the most stiff.
Whatever, you have like, every time you do a martelo, looks like you're gonna split in two.
Yeah, because the camera is low, so it seems like I'm kicking high. But what I'm saying is that I was stiff. So I think it's about rethinking how, you know, for example, you gotta stay here. And it's an uncomfortable position to do. It's annoying. Put your knee down, get your front foot a little bit, boom, raise. It hurts. Can you breathe one more time? You stay one more time. So it's I think it's at some point, at some level, it's how you think about it, you know? So like, stay there. This is a pain in the ass. Nobody likes to stretch here. The other one as well is like the hip stretch. You're watching TV, you are on the computer, boom, do the mermaid position. This is the mermaid position. Yeah. Watch a little bit like this. Put a mat maybe on your knee or on your back foot to help you out. Make a little twist. Then stretch the back leg, put it down, go here, and you can be on the laptop, you know. This one here as well. Cross, bring it back, stay. Sit on both cheeks, both sides of your ass, then raise the knee, put the foot on the ground. Because it's kind of like, if your hip is flexible, your foot will be on the floor. Yeah? Then you gotta know this position, the leg here goes back. And then you do the mermaid the other side. Yeah, you want to lower this highest side of the hip. You might need in the beginning the arm here to prop you up. Okay, the other one is to do on a coffee table. I don't know if you've seen that stretch. It's kind of really tough, but you have to find a surface that allows you to do this here. Yeah, so you put your shin there and try to raise. So this means that I'm kicking at my hip height. But if I lower my head, then I'll be able to raise this a little more. So this is one. Then you do the same thing with your foot lying down. So now I'm going similar to the position we were on the floor. You can do that stretching here. But basically, if I can raise my leg with my head here, if I lower my head, I can raise my leg a little more. So this is how you can get a little bit of extra height. The reason these slow motion moves are so tough, because it really makes it clear for you your lack of balance or your lack of flexibility, you know. And it's kind of hard. That's why you want to hide on the speed. But I would say, like, just take that as part of your routine.